Welcome to Farnborough 2026. My name is Malcolm Macbeth. I'm the SVP of Global Air Fleet Management for DHL Express. So what does that mean to a normal person? You'll be familiar if you had a car fleet manager. Well, I'm like the air fleet manager. So we buy, sell, move and maintain the aeroplanes.
Malcolm, welcome to Freight Buyers Club. What can we see behind you today?
Okay, so looking behind you, you see the Boeing 777-200 LR-MF. This is the first conversion that we have converted in Manchester by STS Engineering. And so you see the American reg. The aircraft is due for delivery. It's still on the experimental. You see the American registration there. It should be delivered to DHL Air UK around about the middle of August. Still need to get the regulatory approval from the UK CAA. So hopefully we'll be up and running and flying around the world commercially end of August, early September.
And no doubt everyone's screaming for you to get the aircraft in service given the state of supply and demand out there at the moment in the current market.
Absolutely they are, yeah. We've got very high growth this year, so I think the DHL global weight growth is around about 10% at the moment. And yes, people are screaming for the lift. It's very busy. The more we need this is to get us through the Q4 peak, and September is obviously when we need it to take us through till Christmas.
What can you just give us a rundown of your current order book and timeline for delivery?
Okay, so we have 14 of these 777-200 LRMFs on order. This is the first one. The first 6 aircraft, we delivered 4 in the middle of the year, 2 round about the end of the year, so 6 all going to DHL Air UK. And then the remainder of that 13 aircraft order will be delivered through 27 and into early 2028.
And what about net after that? You have said in the past that anything DHL acquires from 2025 onwards has got to meet 2050 efficiency standards. You're looking at the 777-8F or the A350F. How do you compare the two?
Okay, so I go back to the original statement. Yeah, so we said we will not take old technology aircraft after 2025. Because DHL has net zero targets by 2050. So anything we invest in that's still going to be here in 2050 has to be more fuel efficient, quieter. This one is obviously still the old technology, but as a conversion, it would normally be around about a 15-year depreciation, so they'll be gone by the early 2040s. So then we have to go into the new tech, and on the large side, that is the 777-8F or the A350. We've not decided which one yet. That's next job for next year.
So no scoop here then for me today?
Afraid not, yeah.
How do you look at when you're making this order, how are you looking at what these modern generation of freighters will offer versus the older?
Okay, so most importantly is fuel efficiency. So you're looking for the next generation engine technology, looking for the fuel burn improvements, probably around about 15-20% fuel improvement that you'll get from the next gen engines. So that would probably be the key one, and then obviously reliability, and then you go into more technical aspects.
Malcolm Macbeth, thanks for joining me today on the Freight Buyers Club.
Okay, thank you very much.